Hey everybody, Monday afternoon. I'm going to do another one of these Tommyknocker beers that sampler pack I picked up. I did notice yesterday these are actually all about 6 months out of date, so I guess I'm reviewing what I got, but it says best by date January 23rd, 2012. I stopped by the store and confronted them about that this morning. So basically I'm drinking some free beer here. But I'm going to do their Pick Axe IPA. They've all got a mining theme. Apparently Tommyknockers is in mining country, and I think I read this on the first one I did. Tommyknockers slipped into the mining camps of Idaho Springs in the 1800s with the discovery of gold in our mountains and streams. These mischievous elves, though hardly ever seen, were often heard singing and working. They guided many fortunate miners from harm's way and to the gold they sought. So apparently they're little mischievous elves, or Tommyknockers. Some sort of local legend, but let me get this Pick Axe IPA in the glass. A little bit from the website. It says a classic American India Pale Ale dominated by pleasant hop bitterness and aroma. Dry hops impart unique aromas and flavors that add to the complexity of this ale. Our Pick Axe uses a blend of American hops which melds into an award-winning flavor. 6.2% ABV and 55 IBUs, so let's see what we have here. Got a nice dark orange, not quite amber color. Seems to be a bunch of carbonation streaming up, at least initially. Got maybe a finger of a bubbly, not soapy looking, slightly off-white head, not quite tan, a little darker than eggshell. Decent looking beer, so let's see what we got 6 months after the best by date. Still getting those hops, some nice citrus hops in there. Citrus, floral, lemon, there may be some, yeah, there's definitely some orange in there, pine, little apple. Getting a little coffee caramel from the malts, hiding behind the hops, but this is surprisingly still a fairly hoppy beer. It almost a little, yeah, the orange, almost like mandarin orange here. Citrus rind, good smelling beer. So let me give it a taste. Okay, starts off with a really smooth, sweet malt flavor. Little almost smokiness there. About midway through the palate, you get a little bitterness, but not super bitter. Bitterness comes through in the finish, and a little bit of an aftertaste. There's kind of a grassy hop aftertaste that lingers a little bit. The carbonation seems to have died almost totally, so very little carbonation there. It almost reminds me of an English IPA. A little more malt forward than the English, but there is still some good hoppiness there. They didn't say, I didn't look to see what hops and malts they used. But so far so good. This is a decent, even 6 months past best by date, it's still a decent drinking beer. So let me sit and let this warm up a bit, and I'll come back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's only been 10 minutes or so, but even in this incarnation, being six months out of date, it's still a pretty decent beer. Nice, drinkable, easy drinking beer. Hasn't warmed up a ton, but there's still a good deal of hoppiness in here. And it's got that nice, slightly bitter, cleansing finish that is really nice, and enough sweetness to offset the 55 IBUs isn't incredible, but should be up there a little bit. So there's a nice balance here between the hops and the malts. So Not the best IPA I've had, but I'm sure it's different beer when it's fresh. But in this incarnation, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It's still a good, decent, drinkable beer. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Keep drinking good beer.